Animal classification. This is our second lesson in grade 8 textbook. Uh, I have divided this lesson into two parts. Firstly, I would like to do invertebrates. Second, I would like to do vertebrates. We know there are a lot of animals in our world. They live in forest and zoo, and we have see them. We have see them in our surrounding also. Now also we can hear some birds sounds, then some dogs barking we can hear. Then man is also a animal. Then we are including in animals group. We have already learned about animals and animal classification in grades 6 and 7 also. Then what are known as animal classification? Animal classification means what is called animal classification? Animal classification means grouping of animals by a systematic way by considering their common features is known as animal classification. We can get that idea like this. We have to group animals by a systematic way. We have to group that animals by a systematic way, and also by considering their common features. We can consider their common features. Common features mean are they have backbone or are they haven't backbone. Then we can get the common features as then common features mean I have said that someone haven't backbone, someone have backbone. Then animals can be divided into two groups, that is invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates mean what are known as invertebrates? Animals which haven't backbone is known as invertebrates. Animals have backbone, it is called vertebrates. Have backbone, vertebrates. Haven't backbone, invertebrates. Animals can be divided into two groups, that is invertebrates and vertebrates. That is how we can divide them mainly by considering their common features. That feature is haven't backbone and have backbone. Then we can say vertebral column to backbone also. This is our this is part 1, invertebrates. We have to learn in this part in this chapter about invertebrates. Invertebrates mean haven't any backbone. We can divide that invertebrates into 4 groups also. We have to learn them in grade 7 and grade 6 also about invertebrates. But now we can get most of knowledge about invertebrates by this lesson. Invertebrate animals. Invertebrates, you can see the background here. There are a lot of invertebrate animals. There are octopus. They live in all around the world, in water, in air. Someone that bee, bees are living sky, sky. They can fly, then they can live sky, and they can live they live in bees are living our surrounding also. Then spiders in your home also, spiders are in invertebrate group. Then Snail they are living. They are including in invertebrates animals. Then jellyfish, those are invertebrates. Here, invertebrates and mean it haven't any backbone. Then jellyfish haven't backbone. And termite it haven't backbone also. Cuttlefish haven't backbone also. Squid it haven't a backbone also. And bee haven't one. Then sea anemone haven't a backbone. Then sea anemone is living organisms, but it can't locomotion. Then octopus and coral polyp haven't backbone also. There are diagrams also. And jellyfish and termite and cuttlefish, squid and bees, anemone, sea anemone and octopus, coral and wasps, they are invertebrates. Then invertebrates can be divided into 4 groups. Those are Cnidaria, and Annelida and Mollusca and Arthropoda. Then firstly we have to discuss Cnidaria. We don't say C. C is the silent letter, that is Cnidaria, not Cnidaria. This is Cnidaria. We don't say C. Then Hydra, jellyfish, coral and sea anemone is including Cnidarians group. Hydra, jellyfish, coral and sea anemones including in Cnidarians group. You can see some Hydra here, and then coral polyps and jellyfish are there. You can see examples of Cnidarians: jellyfish, sea anemones, coral animals. We says that coral polyps, sea anemone, jellyfish and coral polyps. And also Hydra is in this group. Hydra, jellyfish, sea anemone and coral polyps are included in Cnidarians group. Here are some diagrams also. In that diagram, that is blue color, that is a jellyfish. It is very colorful one. Then in here it is pink color. Then it is sea anemone. And last one, coral polyps. Cnidarians have features of Cnidarians. They have radial symmetrical body and they have special tentacles. They use them to eat. Then two forms. They have 2 forms, that is polyps and medusa. Polyps are fixed to the soil. Then they can't move or they can't locomote. Then medusa are free floating organisms. Then including the polyps group, Hydra and sea anemone is there. Including the medusa group, free floating, it means we can get jellyfish to that group. Then they especially they have special features that called tentacles, and they use them as food. Then the coral polyps belong to the Cnidarians group. We have to build up coral reefs. Then also we have discussed that Nidarians examples and features. Then we have to discuss Annelida. Examples: earthworm, leech, and nereis. Examples: earthworms are in surrounding including in our surrounding, and leech are also we can see. Nereis we can see. Then annelids live in both marine and freshwater environment as well as in wet terrestrial environment. Annelids live in both marine and freshwater environment as well as in wet terrestrial environment. We know that Annelida is including freshwater environment, and they can live in a marine water environment also, and also they can live in wet terrestrial environment. When we talk about that features, they have bilateral symmetrical body. They are vermiform. That means vermiform mean worm-like body shape. Then body is divided to segment. Body is divided into segment, therefore known as segmented body. Their body is divided into segment, therefore it is known as segmented body. We have to and we can get our mind to these features as well as parts of that body parts of that annelids. Then our second group is over now. Then we have to get them to our mind. And also annelids, I would like to tell, annelids have bilateral symmetrical body. Bilateral symmetrical means if the body of an animal can be divided into two equal halves along one axis is called it is bilateral symmetrical animal. Then I have said the Nidarians have radially symmetrical body. Radially symmetrical body means if the body of an animal can be divided into two equal halves along several axes. We can divide them into two equal halves along several axes. Not only one, we can divide them into two equal halves in several axes. Then molluscus. Molluscus is live in terrestrial or marine and freshwater environments. Molluscus live in terrestrial environment and marine and freshwater. They live in as well as terrestrial environment and marine water and freshwater environments. Snail, bivalve, chitin, slug, cuttlefish, and octopus are some examples for molluscus. Then we can identify that molluscus live in terrestrial environment as well as marine and freshwater environments. For the example, snail, slug, cuttlefish, and octopus, those are the examples for the mollusca group. You have already learned about that snail. We had seen that snail is snail in our surrounding, and slug is also like a snail, but it haven't bear any shell. But special features of that snail, it bears shell. Then all of these animals, uh, including molluscus group. Here there is a small printing mistake. I beg your pardon for that one. Then they have bilateral symmetrical body. You know bilateral symmetrical body mean if the body of an animals can be divided into two equal halves along one axis, that is called bilateral symmetrical body. Then soft bodied animals possess a muscular food and possess skin moistened, and someone have shells. Someone have shells. That beaver and that snail have shells. Then also soft they have a very soft body. They are soft bodied animals and process a muscular food. It process a muscular food. Then process a skin moisture. And including the arthropods group, insects and spiders and millipedes and centipedes and uh, and butterflies and bees, and those all of these animals are including crabs, like that. Then arthropods live in terrestrial and aquatic habitats. Arthropoda is a largest group in the animal world which contain the highest numbers of animals, including that group insects, spiders and millipedes, centipedes, prawns and crabs are some organisms that belong to the arthropods group. Then there in the arthropods body they have eyes, antennas and wings. Someone have wings and also jointed appendages. Then when we talk about the features, bilateral they have bilateral symmetrical body. Bilateral symmetrical mean if the animal if the animal can be divided into two equal halves along one axis is called bilateral symmetrical animal. These arthropods also have a bilateral symmetrical body. Then process external skeleton. They have external skeleton, and also someone have wings. Someone bear wings. All arthropods have jointed appendages. All arthropods have jointed with appendages. Then they have bilateral symmetrical body, and arthropods have externally segmented body also. Fifth point should be, but arthropods have externally segmented body. Then arthropods have jointed appendages. Someone have wings as examples: butterfly and bee and housefly. Those are have wings. Then we have discussed that they have bilateral symmetrical body, they process with external skeleton, and someone have wings. And also we have to learn about vertebrates next day. Today we have do our best, and I think if this is good, please subscribe us and like and share and follow us. Thanks for joining. We can meet our next session and or next part. Thank you.